Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vhannah's Corner. Today, our guests are my Mamitas, aka Reina and Nyla. And we're going to talk about self confidence. And self confidence more so when you are kind of on your way to obviously finding yourself, but kind of I guess as you're dealing with different people, let's say, maybe before you get in a relationship and when you reach to that point as well. Um, and I will let you guys take it off from there, and then I will jump in and piggyback off of what you're saying.
Okay.
Who wanna go?
I'll start. I'll start as far as self confidence without being in a relationship. So I can say before the relationship I'm in now, um, my confidence. Wait, should I even start from this relationship or should I go further back?
I
Cause
feel like you go as far back as you feel like you
okay,
could.
because I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Whatever
important.
pertains to the
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like that's
exactly. Because
important.
girl,
Okay.
I could go far back.
Okay. So previous relationships, before I even got into one, I had a lot of confidence. I did. I think it's just very easy to lose yourself in a relationship, specifically because I would say that was my first real relationship. So I was young, I was young. We're gonna leave it at that. I was young. There was a lot of things I didn't know, and getting into a relationship, everything was new, and that goes into me putting my trust and faith all into one person, and it backfired, obviously.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I just think it's very important to be really strong and confident in yourself way before you get in a relationship because whether the relationship goes good or bad, you'll still have yourself. You won't lose yourself. So
And you also won't, I feel, be, I don't want to say like begging for the person, but kind of trailing after the person.
very
It's like,
needy,
yeah,
not
like
giving.
I had to figure that out on my own, which sucks. Like not even relationship wise, because people that know me, this is my first real relationship that I've been in. It's lasted for 5 years now, and before I, met my person, I was in. Everybody loves them situationships. I didn't like them.
We all
Uh,
have situationships.
situationships. And I hated them. But I don't think I realized I hated them until I saw I was losing pieces of myself that I didn't even know was me yet, if that makes sense. The first person I dealt with seriously, um, it was difficult because I wasn't realizing my self worth, and I kind of forgot who I was for a second. And it sucks to say that, but like I forgot, like I'm that chick. Like I forgot I'm her. Like I'm pretty. I'm smart. I offer. I bring the table. Okay, and I feel like
And the cloth.
and the cloth.
And the utensils.
All that, okay, I'm bringing it to the party, okay? And I feel like didn't, I lost those parts of myself when I was dealing with the person because one, I don't think the person had themselves together and they were still figuring out things, and I think it kind of got placed on me then, and then I became needy, and I kind of lost all the confidence I once had in myself, and gained kind of just went out the window. It was like I found time, I spent time with this person. Once this person started, moving funny, here I am now, basically trailing after the person, like, don't leave me. Like,
And it's sad.
no,
It is.
it sucks. Like, and it's like,
It's almost embarrassing.
Yes.
No, it is.
It's very much embarrassing.
I was embarrassed for myself.
It is
And people
embarrassing.
around me were embarrassed for me, and had to tell me, and I had to realize. But I think you touched on a good point with that. Like, yeah, it's just embarrassing, but I feel like you're not seeing that at the time.
You don't know till you know.
Yeah, it's like, and that I feel like that goes with the people around you too, because if the people around you, surely the people around me told me about myself, but you know what, I didn't care, and it was bad. But I feel like you at least need people telling you, like, girl, it's looking bad out here, like. You
It's
need to
looking
not be
bad.
like,
You looking
yeah.
bad. He doing bad.
It's looking real sweet for you right now, sis.
What do
And
you really
then-
want for yourself?
Exactly. And it's like, Then I think that trails into like the next thing. 'Cause then the next person I kind of dealt with was kind of like, what am I doing? And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm dealing with these people, and obviously something's not clicking on my end, and I need to make it click. So I realized the people I'm kind of going towards obviously are benefiting me in no way. Given then I found my partner now that I'm with, and it's like now I know what he kind of gives me, because my mom used to always tell me this saying that he's supposed to compliment you, not complete you. And I feel that compliment not only in the way of, you look
Looking good, yeah.
but literally compliment your energy, your aura, compliment your life. Like he's complimenting
Add
you.
to you.
Yes, he's adding to your fountain and he's pouring into it. He's not out here just, that the minute he's gone, that, you feel
You're
like,
less
oh
of
my
yourself.
God. Yeah.
Lost without.
Nah, but yeah, nobody wants to be dealing with that. But do you guys feel like you kind of do you feel like your self confidence blossomed more? Well, Raina, you were in a more serious relationship. Do you feel like it blossomed? Do you feel like your self confidence blossomed when you left that?
Definitely.
Okay.
Only because of the strength of I didn't like who I was when I saw who I was becoming as a result of what was happening.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
That does.
Go ahead, elaborate, sis.
Yeah,
I felt that one.
Nah,
I felt that hard.
Yeah, like once you go through all that heartbreak and then you want some slouching around, you stop doing your hair. You go on a depressive episode and it's
Being sad all the
yeah,
time.
it's uncomforting.
It's uncomforting, and that energy is tough too. That energy that kind of just lurks onto you and follows you, and it really weighs your confidence down. That you really are forgetting like who you were, and it's crazy that an individual can do that.
Can
like,
have that power.
It's scary, and I didn't understand it. Like when I was a lot younger, I think obviously college times, I think that's what I was scared of. And then I think when like I hit college and I had to actually deal with those emotions, it freaked me out. Like I got to a certain point, and I always tell my significant other this, like I was at a certain point where I really didn't know who I was. Like all my confidence was out the window. I let people kind of place too much on me, and that's not only like relationship wise with the person you like, friendships too. Like I let a lot of people weigh me down, and it messed me up very, very badly. And I was in a really bad place. And I think that, it took kind of sitting in that bad place and coming to that realization and doing what I had to do to be like, girl, you just need a second to yourself, not talking to anybody, like just a moment of clarity for yourself to realize, you don't need this person to add to what you already bring to the table, or bring the whole dinner party. You don't need that person.
I think it's like for some people it's different. Like for me, speaking for myself, I could honestly say that the reason why I was chasing after what I was chasing at is what I grew up seeing. So a lot of times it starts in your household. So if you don't have that in your household, you go out and you go seeking for that. And then until you get better, and then now you know what it is that you want and what you don't want.
I feel that. It's interesting too though, because I feel like it's interesting. I always, with me, I see my mom was always, she's a boss. She still is a boss. And I feel like, I think sometimes I almost wanted to be like that so much that I think I was striving for something I wasn't. That was why it took me so long, I think, to even want to share that part of myself with somebody or be involved with someone that I was kind of, I think that's why in like high school I wasn't really like that. Like I didn't have any boyfriend, I didn't have this stuff, because I think I was so much wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be so strong. I wanted to be this. I wanted to be that. But my mom, she's with my dad. But it's like, I think I wanted to be so strong that I was like, I could be by myself. I could do this. I could do that. At the minute I got to college, and I started to realize, and the individuals around me were kind of like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, they'll be like, like this person is trying to like talk to you. Like, why can't you just let the person out? Why can't you like open up? And it's kind of like,
But that's also another problem. A lot of girls like especially younger, seek validation from relationships or even just talking to men in general.
Yeah, or somebody paying them attention. Like, oh,
Right.
because he said I was cute,
That's not always.
I got some type of validation now. Or
Right.
even if somebody don't compliment you, why do you have to have somebody to compliment you to feel confident about yourself?
That's true.
So that's the thing. You have to build that in yourself, in or out of a relationship. It really doesn't matter. Like, if you gotta take like self-care days, if you want to go to the spa, whatever it is, do that, but don't like seek validation as far as this person has to say I'm pretty, or I gotta hang out with pretty females in order to be validated as pretty, because that's the thing too.
Yeah, I know, but I like what you said with the self-care as well, because even within the relationship now and having your self-confidence, you don't always have to be up under your significant other. Like, contrary to what some may see, on social media, whatever the case is, there are points when,
But social media, like people gonna see it a certain way.
There's points. I spend many times, people that know me in a relationship, yes, I'm with my significant other a lot, but there's a lot of moments that I'm not with him as well. And I feel like you do need, sometimes you need a solo date for yourself, or sometimes you just need a moment of meditation, or
Life outside of that person.
Yeah, like
just so you don't get comfortable with falling back into, all right,
depending on
I
their
need this
presence.
person to breathe. I need this person to do this or to do that. Yeah, no, that's healthy, especially because I need time to like miss each other and be away and just be like, all right.
And God forbid, you know how life goes, but like God forbid with anything, you want to be prepared that that you can stand on your own 2 feet. I think self-confidence is always you standing on your own 2 feet. And God forbid, I mean that in any way. Like, break up, the person has to move away, the person has to do that. I don't even want to say any other things, but like, whatever it is with your partner, if you're not always with them, you just want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You want to be able to be confident in everything you do. You want to be confident in your money. You want to be confident in your career. You want to be confident, with friendships. You want to be confident in just life in general. So it's so important to, build yourself up and not look for validation and not look for somebody to complete you, because, hey.
You're already whole by yourself.
Exactly.
Somebody adding on to that could just be 110%.
That's true. Exactly. You want to add to the 100. You don't want nobody you won't want to be at 50 and somebody add another 50, or you at 70 and somebody adding 30.
It's not it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our conversation. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.